let us continue playing Dragon Age Origins. When we last left off, we are going to steal from the armor merchant. And thus, we have received an item, which is a life stone. Well, you know, it's better than nothing. Let's move on. So, having stolen from people, we now must go and speak to these lovely ladies.
That one. What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored house Iduken?
This is Sir Gorim of the warrior caste.
Oh, then not a noble?
No, Telly, not a noble. Stone you're thick sometimes.
Why do you care if Gorim is noble?
They're noble hunters, my lord. A man takes his caste from his father, and these women hope to bear a noble lord's son. If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine in the noble house to care for her child. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
More dwarves for the war effort, always a good thing. Sounds like a good deal to me.
Shall I come to your chambers after the ceremony, then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for a woman, Telly, not a little girl. I'm Marty, and I know how to give my lord a night he'll remember.
Then let's do it.
No fear, Telly. Many nobles will fancy a younger girl. I will see you when the ceremony ends, my lord.
We will see you then. So also, oh, lootables. Another dagger. And thus we now have a weapon merchant. Let's go and talk to him.
Greetings, my lord Iduken. I am so honored to have you visit my booth. I have a proposition, but I dared not approach.
Yet you dare now.
If you have something to say, say it quickly.
Yes, just so. Here's the thing. What I mean to say is...
Spit it out.
Sorry. So nervous. I had a dagger made for you as a gift for your first command. Sent a messenger to deliver the dagger to you. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him beaten severely.
I'm sure Trian had his reasons.
Won't you at least look at the dagger?
I'll take a look, but no promises.
Of course. 1,000 thanks to you. Here it is, your highness.
That's a dagger I see before me.
You do me much honor, sir. The blade has been crafted over a period of 2 years by masters of every art. I wish to bless the Lord's first command, and hope that someday, when he rules, he will wear it.
Trian is heir. He will rule when King Endrin returns to the stone.
If the assembly wills it. Forgive me, sir, but whispers say the second child of Endrin will be chosen.
Whispers indeed. It's a princely gift. If Trian recognizes it, though, it may send the wrong message. Or the right one, depending on your view.
This man offends the head of my house. Kill him. No, as I said, I like to play good. I really do. And this would be the second person I have killed in literally 5 minutes. Damn what Trian thinks. I'll take it.
Thank you. You bring uncountable honor to me.
What he means is that you'll bring uncountable gold to him if you wear that piece in public.
If it's a fine piece, we will take it. And it is the Noble's Dagger. Has 1 electricity damage attached, and it's a higher tier weapon. So, additional damage, additional critical chance, additional armor penetration. Has a higher requirement, but hey. That replaces the dagger, which I had to replace from the one I lost, Gorim. Oh, magic merchant. Let's speak to you.
Lord Iduken, here in my booth? I am so...
I have that effect on a lot of people.
You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in?
I have a mighty beard to hide behind. It's all good. Sometimes.
It's the price of power, I suppose. Shall we move along?
Yes, but first I must do something important. I must try and resuscitate him. Well, I tried, but apparently alleviating him of his gold wasn't enough.
Are you heading to the proving arena?
Yes, I intend to watch the provings.
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
Very well, if it will please my father.
Will we be leaving then?
Yes.
We are at your command.
Also, I never gave you lead to speed to me. Off of his head. Good character. Definitely a good character. Definitely good. I'm sure he'll be fine. The Proving. So, where are we? Oh no, we're already there. So a little more lore for you, and next up we shall go and speak with the Proving Master. Actually, this will be less than no.
None of these fighters could hold their own against Sir Blackstone.
Yeah, we'll see.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
No, I've come to fight.
Your Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor him by doing as he says. My Lord Idukan will fight in this proving.
I will honor today's warriors by testing their skills.
Of course, it is well within your rights.
I like the dagger
Men and women of
effect.
Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Idukan. I give you the Lord Idukan himself. Are you ready for your first match?
Of course.
Then let us begin!
This shouldn't be too much of a challenge.
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan. Lord Idukan will fight Alair Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
The honor is mine. I'll honor you upside the hedge. And no, the honor is mine.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
And yes, I do have the setting correct. So we will pause at the start of every combat. This gives me a chance to set up some skills and some tactics. So, first off, we're just going to go dirty fighting, which should stun him. And assuming that happens... Yep. Move behind, backstab. So that should be enough of an advantage to just allow us to win this, but we've got another one if we need to.
The winner is
and we are not allowed to steal.
Idukan.
Just one thing before we get too much further. Let's lower that, lower that, lower that. Okay, resume.
That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Yes, but I am better with a dagger of lightning. Who is my next opponent?
Adal Helmi, a woman, Your Highness. She's a tenacious fighter.
I'll fight anyone.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan. Lord Idukan will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
Honor and glory to your house, Your Highness.
I'm going to slaughter you. No, we'll stay being nice.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay, dirty fighting and off. So she's similar style to me, 2-weapon fighting.
I shall do it.
Go for the backstab. Didn't gain quite as much advantage there as we would have wanted, but hey.
The paragons watch over me.
back again, and backstab for victory. I'm surprised how much damage we've taken from this. There we go. Well, let's hope the rest aren't going to be quite that close.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
Because losing the glory provings in my own honor would be embarrassing.
That was a crowd pleaser. Many were waiting to see that woman put in her place. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him?
What can you tell me about Sir Blackstone?
One of the best of the warrior caste. He achieved glory in close combat assault in the Deep Roads.
I'm ready to fight.
Then let us begin. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan.
Hail me.
Lord Idukan will fight Sir Blackstone, Deep Road squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you bleed.
Old men don't frighten me. I will make you eat those words.
First warrior to fall is
How
vanquished.
dare he claim to spill noble blood? I could have him... No, off with his head, honestly. Especially if he wins this. Oh, we got lots of backstab damage in, so that should miss the Sunder. I should try to steal from him. Nah, but it's fine. We're in combat, so... Get some lightning damage, and actually we're not going to need to do the backstab. We've learned well. Old man bleeds better.
Is Lord Idukan.
And now the final.
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Idukan. Frandlin Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first?
I'm ready to fight. Actually, what can you tell me?
He is a decorated fighter who prefers unusual weapons and rarely fights with the same techniques twice.
House Ivo is relatively inconsequential, but Frandlin may change that. He's expected to take a full command of his own soon.
Very well, I'll fight this friend in Ivo.
Very good.
And we'll see what unusual weapon he will fight with.
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan. It is down to just 2 warriors. With backbones of stone and wheels of iron, they have defeated all others this day. Lord Idukan will fight Frandlin Ivo, second son of Lord Ivo.
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
May you be as stone. I don't move and let me kill you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. The victor is champion. Fight!
So, is he just going with large axe here? Or weapon shield? That's not an unusual combination. I mean, heck, the only reason I didn't have a shield is because, you know... Yeah, that's not an unusual combo in tactic. Anyway, I should really do some time before it starts.
Very well.
Backstab.
Shall be done.
That was poor on my part, because honestly I did not get... Oh, we've been stunned back. Thankfully didn't get punished too much for that.
To arms! You asked for it!
He's taking about as much damage as we are, but... Make sure we're definitely getting the backstab. Oh, has he got an effect that's preventing backstab? So I'm fairly certain there are some shield things that do that. Well, I'm still at advantage, so...
No quarter!
Quick! Steal from him! Oh, I can't steal in combat. Oh well. Oh well. Victory to the
The
Duragon.
winner is Lord Idukan.
And thus, Duragan Idukan has won his own proving.
Congratulations! Frandon Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours.
Maybe I should take it back to him. Send his friend Ivo. He fought bravely.
The people will remember your honor and generosity for all time.
I hope they do. Okay, so we completed the quest.
Much glory was brought to your house tonight.
Indeed. Well, I guess this means we've got to go back, because there's nothing else really we can do here. I am ready to leave.
Your wish is our command.
Yeah, we could have Goran speak to everybody, but I'm not going to be like that. Not now, anyway. Unless it's very amusing, anyway. So, anything wrong here? Law or otherwise? Don't think so. Oh, yeah, lootables. How do I miss these lootables? I mean, heck, they're not very valuable, but we do want the lootables. So there's nothing up there. Doesn't seem to be. Merchant. Silk merchant. Oh, okay. Actually, let's go snaffling. What do we get? Yeah, we get actually a weapon rune. Unfortunately, I don't think we can use that yet. Yeah, we need enchantment, and we don't have access to enchantment yet. I'm not sure we're going to get to... Well, we'll see. I'm fairly certain something happens with this scenario, which is a little awkward. And yeah, I could be stealing from more people, but I'm okay with just waiting off. Could even steal from the scholar if we really wanted to, but you know, we just become his friend. It's all good. Maybe we'll steal from our father. That sounds like a good, worthy thing for us to be doing. Appearance of honor being paramount and all. So, onwards we go. Oh, whoop, that's the wrong door.
It shall be done.
And thus, we're forcing the Grey Warden. So we have a minor quest that started up there, but I think we'll leave that for now.
The Grey Wardens are here. The raid tomorrow must be more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the darkspawn are the greatest threat.
We have a book. So, Orzammar History, Chapter 2 on Golems. And thus we gain another 50 experience points. So we're still quite away from level 2, but we should manage that fairly easily. Ooh, lootables.
It has begun.
And also, clearly we need to steal from the chef. 6 copper. Yay, riches. And this is why we like being a thief class, because it just allows you to open everything. I don't like... Ooh, fancy vase. I mean, sure, it's junk and only really sold for treasure, but hey. It's my treasure. It certainly is now. Another 5 experience points for that. Another vase with a bow in it. What's with all these elf weapons? Maybe they're just hidden away. Maybe that's why I'm finding them now. Also, this door is now opened. I actually thought there were some tunnelers here. Maybe it's when I'm back in Orzammar later in the game. I was sure there were some tunneling people. Also, I thought there was a locked chest as well. Unless I missed it. Yeah, there was. I remember some things. Yay, somebody decided it was worth locking up 5 copper pieces. How rich am I now? 24 coppers. Oh, the coffers of House Idukan are overflowing. I mean, in truth, we have honor. We don't need money, but, you know. Let's go and speak to Lord Dace.
Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
Gorim, how much time do I have?
It looks as if the heads of House Bimo and Mino are keeping your father busy, which leaves you plenty of time for our dear old friend, Lord Dace.
You're a credit to your caste, Sir Gorim. I've always said so. If I had a daughter, I'd give her to you and make you the noble you deserve to be.
You honor me, my lord.
Indeed he does. My ears are yours, Lord Dace.
First, let me congratulate you on your commission. 2 of King Endrin's children now commissioned war leaders. It does great honor to your house.
Thank you, Lord Dace.
Of course, I didn't stop you just to express my loyal affections. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
You know I don't do favors, Lord Dace.
Oh, I would never ask a favor with nothing given in return. I propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
Why so interested in this particular cause?
Those on the surface are our lifeline. They facilitate trade with the surface. They're honorable and, well, let's be honest. I don't care a whit for those who have wandered from the stone. My wife, however, is a gem of a different color. She has a cousin, a useless sort, but she's quite fond of him. He joined a speculative venture to the surface, hoping to make his fortune, and went bust. Now he wishes to come home, but he cannot, for he has no house and would be casteless. For my wife's sake, I take up his cause. Will you lend me your voice?
What do I get in return?
I keep my ears to the stone, my lord. I hear many things, some of which could be a great help during your mission tomorrow. A little forewarning to help your forearming, if you know what I mean.
I'm going to... Here's the thing. I know how this scenario plays out. I'm actually not sure I've ever refused to try this before, though. At this stage, anyway. Well, the thing is, at this stage, I'm playing the good character. What do I need to do?
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
So we now have a new codex, the castes. And we will now speak.
You're a fool.
We are a fool. But we will speak to Duncan first before we answer you.
Greetings, my lord Idukan. It is an honor to meet you at last.
The honor is mine, Warden.
I have had the opportunity to recently meet with your father. He speaks highly of you. He says you may be the quickest fighter in all of House Idukan.
My father does me great honor.
I have no doubt it is deserved. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the darkspawn weaken here in Orzammar, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the darkspawn threaten all the world.
I don't know as much as I should about the Grey Wardens.
You know of our dedication to destroying the darkspawn, our frontline presence during a blight. What else would you know?
How many of my people are in the... are there many of my people in the Grey Wardens?
Over the centuries, many dwarves have made names for themselves in our order. These days, however, there are fewer dwarves, and thus even fewer dwarven Grey Wardens. A pity, since dwarven warriors have the most experience fighting darkspawn.
Could I join the Grey Warden and stay in Orzammar?
I'm afraid not. Grey Wardens go where they're needed most. Right now, that is on the surface at the ruins of Ostagar, where the human king gathers his armies to face the blight.
What does joining entail?
Being a Grey Warden means abandoning all ties to your old life. It means dedicating yourself to destroying the darkspawn.
I'm an Idukan. Orzammar needs me here.
Then it is a good thing that you have other paths before you. Some are not so lucky. I wish you luck in the deep roads tomorrow. Show the darkspawn the might of your people.
We shall. Let's also speak to Lady Helmi and then we'll end the video.
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did.
How dare you speak to me that way?
Show you are to be respected, and I will no longer speak to you as a child. Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you.
If you have something to say, do so.
If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the Merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster.
So this is Lord Dace's play to recover his losses.
Clever child. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, Dukin.
If the surface dwellers return to their noble houses...
You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace.
Signing up for the surfaces is the right thing to do.
The Surface caste gave up their noble ties willingly, generations ago. Will you humiliate your house and your father for them?
Yes.
Do what you will then. It's your honor that hangs in the balance.
I'm not just saying this because of events that may happen later in the game. We shall see, though. Meanwhile, another codex entry for the Grey Wardens. Oh, and the blights. And we will end the video there. So next time, will we defend the rights of the surfacers, or will we embarrass Lord Dace? Until next time.